Tori Chats It is your permission slip to be honest about the chaos, the clarity, and everything in between. This is the space where we talk about the shit no one else will, the moments that break us, build us, and change everything. First episode of Tori Chats It. This was actually supposed to be filmed with a friend, but the weekend did not go to plan. So here I am, absolutely solo, and I have to be honest, first solo episode is feeling really, really cringe, but we move through it and we do it anyway. I wanted to do a quick episode so that you guys could meet your host. I know some of you here are OGs and you've been around for a long time and I love you to bits, but some of you may be new to me and wondering, who the hell is this girl? So let's introduce the podcast as well, because loads of people are asking me what it's going to be about, why I started it, all of that stuff. So I thought, why not do a quick short episode going through all of that with you. I wanted Tori Chats It to be conversations that we wish people had more often, being really, really honest, because let's be real for a minute, social media isn't always that honest. It's never ending highlight reels from people, a lot of people talking about things that they're maybe not so educated to talk about, for women especially, unrealistic beauty standards. And I just feel like a lot of us these days are coming online and being left feeling like crap because of what everybody else makes life look like, and it's just not realistic. And one thing that is really, really important to me, and you guys can all hold me to this, is I don't ever want to be that person. I am going to show the highs. Of course, I'm going to show the highs, but I also want to be really, really open and honest. I also want to hold myself accountable to not contributing to anybody ever listening or watching my stuff and feeling awful. It's really, really important to me that people come and watch this and feel good. Another thing I'm really, really conscious of is becoming unrelatable as well. That's not to say I don't have massive goals. I do have massive, scary, ridiculous Delulu goals, but I find that a lot of podcasts, as they get bigger, and rightly so, this is not me judging, they do start to become unrelatable. You sit there watching interviews of, multi-millionaires, people born into money or, good positions, or even billionaires, right? And their advice is unrelatable now. And I do think, from what I see, a lot of people aren't so honest about what life was like right at the beginning of their journey, and it just causes this really big problem that's contributing to people's bad mental health. So one thing that I promise to do as well is, like I said, I have a whole list of dream guests that I want on here, but I also want to keep it real and relatable. You will still see everyday people coming on this podcast. And why now is a really good question. And this is me being dead honest. The reason why now is because I was too much of a pussy to do this before. I've wanted to have a podcast. I would say 2022, 23 maybe, and massively put it off. And the main reason for putting it off was because I didn't want my podcast to come under my business, because I already felt like I was having a massive identity crisis with my business. I literally became my business. I wanted something that was separate. I'm very much known as the marketing girl, and there's a lot more to me than that. I have a lot more passions than that. So I wanted it to come under my personal brand. And the thought of posting on my personal Instagram page was horrific to me, and I'm still struggling now. There are so many things that I've gone to post in the build up of launching this podcast that I've gone, I can't post that. So I am working on that. So that's why now it should have been a podcast that came out literally years ago. But here we are. So what can you expect? Mostly interviews with other people, sharing their journeys, real life shit. But I also want to have episodes that don't take life so seriously, and we have a good bit of banter, so you can definitely expect some of those as well. And the goal is to launch an episode every single week. So I don't plan on doing seasons. I plan on keeping this just rolling and rolling and rolling. So if you all could wish me luck, send me coffee, I don't know, that would be helpful. And then in terms of who the podcast is for, I would definitely say people who are curious about life, people who are ambitious, a bit messy but determined, maybe somebody who is questioning life right now, not sure what they want to do, maybe they feel like they are a bit of a disaster themselves. And I just want to make you feel seen, inspired, like you're not alone, and also give you some giggles in between. And I got my audience to submit some fun get to know me questions. So we'll run through those quickly now. Morning person or night owl? I'm a night owl through and through. Have been since I was born. My poor mother had insomnia when I was a baby. Even anything I would prefer to do at night, whether that's work, housework, like literally I'm way more productive and energetic at nighttime. It's actually really annoying. I wish I was a morning person. First thing I do when I wake up, this is really, really bad. Please don't do it. I go on my phone. It is a habit I've been trying to kick for years and I can't seem to do it. Let's be honest, that's a bit shit. I probably could if I really, really tried, but I'm awful. I literally grab my phone straight on, emails, social media, all of it. Definitely something I need to work on. One thing people often get wrong about me. That's a good question. I want to say confidence. I do come across as a very confident person, and I get why people would think that. I'm definitely not shy, but I think a lot of people don't realise that I do have a lot of inner conflict. I pick my fingers really bad, which you guys will probably notice. If you're watching on YouTube, you'll notice me sat there picking my fingers. That's normally a thing that I do when I'm nervous, I'm anxious, or really overthinking. My hands are battered. Ryan, when he sat on the sofa with me, will spend a lot of the time smacking my hands, trying to get me to stop it. I do it unconsciously without even realising. So I think a lot of people think that I am really, really confident and that I don't ever doubt myself or have any wobbles. And I'm telling you now, it happens every single day. It's definitely gotten better over time. I've done a lot of work on it, but it's still something that I struggle with. Go to comfort show when life feels like a lot. Vampire Diaries. Oh my God. I have watched the Vampire Diaries, I don't know how many times all the way through, but it is my go-to when I'm tired. You know, when you just want something to watch that you don't really need to concentrate on, always the Vampire Diaries. And before anyone starts asking, Stefan or Damon, I'm a Klaus girl. A habit I'm trying to break, I feel like I just said that one, going on my phone too much, and like first thing in the morning, definitely trying to get better than that, at that. What my younger self would say if she saw me now. Fuck. How young are we talking? I think she'd be proud. If I think about 15-year-old Tori, teenager Tori went off the rails big time. A lot of stuff that I'm not ready to talk about, probably will one day. Failed all of my GCSEs, apart from one. I got a C in English. So, yeah, I think she'd be proud. All of my friends went off to college and uni. I didn't. Thought I was going to be a waste of space as an adult. And it didn't turn out that way. So yeah, I think she'd be proud. What I love about the way my brain works. Could tell you what I don't like about the way my brain works. I think I'm very good at simplifying things. I can take something very, very complicated and break it down and make it very, very simple. And I'm able to teach that to others as well. So I get to help other people. So I do really love that. My completely irrational fear. Spiders. But funny story, I actually have. So I live in a maisonette. So it's a 1-bedroom flat and we have garages underneath us. One of the garages is ours. But what's funny is I'm terrified of spiders, but we actually have a spider in our garage who we believe is a false widow, and I've actually named her Sheila. So she's become more of a pet, but it's because she eats the other spiders. So I'm fine with her sticking around. She's just not allowed to leave her little corner. What's your go-to coffee or drink order right now? I'm really basic. I always have a vanilla latte, whether that's hot or iced. Are you someone who likes background noise or complete silence? I hate complete silence. We fall asleep with the TV on every night, and I've always got my headphones on. Obviously, I work from home. I'm on my own a lot. Always got my headphones on. Do you prefer the beach, the city, or the countryside? I am a city girl through and through. New York is my favourite place in the world. I would totally move there. But have you seen the prices of apartments in New York? Yeah. Favourite kind of weather? I'm a Leo. We are born for the sun, but I was born in England. Were you the chaotic sibling or the responsible one? That's so hard. There's 5 of us. I'd like to think I was one of the less chaotic ones. Maybe not as like a young teenager, but as I've gotten older, I would say I'm definitely one of the easier ones. Maybe the one of the quietest as well. Like I said, I've always got my headphones on. I do like a lot of time on my own and kind of keeping myself to myself. Did you have posters on your bedroom wall as a teenager? And if you did, what of? My mum has OCD. There is no way on earth she would let me have a poster on the wall. Do you work better under pressure or with a plan? I have to have a plan. I love a to-do list. Everything that I need to do is written down on a to-do list. My business partner, Lauren, on the other hand, massively works better under pressure. So that's interesting. I'm always done like way ahead, and Lauren will come in and do her bits last minute. As long as it gets done, I don't care. Are you more likely to cry at sad movies or laugh at completely inappropriate moments? The only time I really cry in movies is when like a dog dies or something. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a moment me and my sister had to try really, really hard not to laugh at a funeral. Loved answering those questions. Thanks for submitting them. So this podcast launches Wednesday the 6th of August, and if you are here and it is not yet the 11th of August, we are giving away epic prizes. We're giving away gift cards and more. All you have to do to be in the chance of winning, there are 3 prizes up for grabs, so you have got more chances of winning, is subscribe to the YouTube channel, make sure that you follow us on Spotify, and share one of the clips on my Instagram, and you'll go into the draw for these epic prizes. You can read more about the prizes and how to enter in the show notes. And if you'd love to be a guest on Tori Chats It, you can actually apply to be on the podcast as well with the link in the show notes. Thank you so much for being here. I've been so stressed, scared, anxious about this launch. So those of you who are supporting me, you will never ever quite understand how much I appreciate you. I hope you enjoy all the other episodes, and I will see you in the next one. Tori Chats It is your permission slip to be honest about the chaos, the clarity, and everything in between. This is the space where we talk about the shit no one else will, the moments that break us, build us, and change everything.